It's week 9 of the NFL, and we've got C.D. Lamb. He's one of the league's best, currently 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Cowboys and the Falcons, and it comes your way next.
And that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. Here's a blast.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action now. It's Cousins. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. I mean, his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
Drake London was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. He'll get this to McLeod. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Atlanta.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big...
Robinson, he's lost the ball. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins gonna throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. We're going to 54. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Yeah, here we go.
It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Mitchell. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
26.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And that big offensive line clearing space He's in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 12th touchdown of the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Has an opening past the 40. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Nice run that time, and Bijan Robinson, I mean, what can you say, Mike, about his rookie season? Over 1,400 yards from scrimmage, and you know what the crazy part is? I think there's a lot of room for him to continue to improve both himself and the system that he's operating in. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Cousins. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the 1st quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 2nd down and 8. That is Ferguson in motion. Running is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the play fake, Dak. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the first down.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended, takes a big loss.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Ray McLeod deep to return. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
First and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think. 26.
Here's Mitchell from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Another run here with Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
On third down, Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go. 26.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, and a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. Pistol now for Prescott. And this throw batted away and incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Hey, kill! 27!
Prescott again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll throw again. Jack. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Cowboys will take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Prescott. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Prescott on 1st down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He keeps it himself. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he...
And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The next drive about to get going as we check out what's coming up a little later here in Week 9. Tonight, Sunday Night Football. It'll be the Jaguars and Eagles coming up at 8:20 Eastern Time in Philadelphia. And then tomorrow night, Election Night Eve, Monday Night Football as the Bucs and Chiefs. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55 at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 in KC. A first down throw for Cousins. That one taken in by London. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Prescott. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And this is a 4-point game as they've gone to the locker rooms for halftime. Austin Eckler leading the charge on the ground. From there, we stay in the Empire State as we head up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Khalil Shakir, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Raiders seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. It was a running back, Elijah Mitchell, who stood out in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Cowboys offense and Elijah Mitchell getting ready for their next possession. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! 26.
Play action now. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Prescott from the gun on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. The play action. It's Prescott. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Yeah, here we go.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Prescott now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11.
Then we're going to 53. Let's go, kill. Then we go 47. 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. That one, taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see. On 1st down, Cousins. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
He got his tight end. That's Pitts. Pickup of 14 on that walk. It's good for a Falcon first down. Off the play fake, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when...
Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of here.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And he's into the end zone yet again. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
That is Ferguson in motion. The open man is Tolbert. And he's He's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Yeah, here we go. I think here we go. 46, 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? What do you think?
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. I think. 25.
To the air again, Prescott. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. So we are through.
Here we go. 26.
On the handoff is Mitchell heading right. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. 47. There's a 154 right here.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is brought in at the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. They'll motion over Metcalf. 1st down, Prescott. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott again. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Falcons' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Cousins. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point in the game, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
Yeah!
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Yeah! There we go!
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Mitchell. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. A give to Mitchell. And he's got another one. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Cowboys. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing his Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Cousins to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Throwing now, Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring an extra defensive back.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys.